We're at 21901 Burbank Boulevard, unit number 180 in Woodland Hills, California, 91367, performing a video sewer inspection through the 3-inch mainline cleanout at the bottom of the stairs in the room adjacent to the garage. We're going to attempt to run through the mainline cleanout out to the city sewer, the common sewer in the driveway area, and inspect the line. Okay, here's our stairway going upstairs, and this is our room and the garage door. And we have our 3-inch mainline clean out at the bottom of the stairs. We're going to run into here and attempt to inspect the mainline sewer. Apparently it's ABS plastic at this point. Have a little bit of debris. We had to drill out the plug because the plug was frozen and it broke. It's just a plastic plug.
Have you seen the home inspector?
He's in the garage. You want him?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me stop this because I am recording. Okay, we are back recording. This is ABS plastic, and so far everything appears to be in pretty good condition. We'll pull back a little bit slower as we come out and just go over everything. We try to go in a little bit quicker because it's a little more difficult to get out to the city sewer than it is to pull back. So far, everything looks pretty good. All ABS plastic, as I said. There's no bellies, no humps in the line, no root intrusions, breaks, or breaches that I can see. Okay. Do have a little tiny bit of a belly right there that is holding water. It's not much. Right here, you probably have maybe 3/8 of an inch. Getting up a little bit higher in the garage, in the garage area. And unfortunately, they've never had enough fall in any of these units that I've seen in the area. We've always had a little bit of a belly. Never caused any concern. It's not much. And with ABS plastic piping, everything's always gone right through. As I said, never had a concern. If it was cast iron piping where water sits and it can deteriorate the piping, it's a different story. But the water is not going to harm the ABS plastic. And it's not enough water to build up to cause a stoppage. We look good here going all the way out. Now we're out to the driveway area. And we're going to run this out. We're at 54 feet. We're going to run all the way into the common line, and then we'll pull back, and we'll just make sure that we locate this area just to verify that we are at the driveway apron. We go in. We've got a little bit of an offset right here. Minor offset, and it doesn't look like roots. It looks like part of the rubber coupling was caught in there. I have just a minor offset, which is very typical. This is a newer type of clay piping. It doesn't have usually cement joints around it. It has a black neoprene band with stainless steel bands around that hold the piping together. And I can go right over that joint. So it's not like I'm having a problem where I can't jump that area. Now we get down in here. We do seem to have a bit of a restriction right here. We do. We're going to locate this area right now. I don't know if I can even get past here. We have pretty heavy root intrusion right there, as you can see the roots. I just pushed some of the paper out of the way. So we're going to mark this area out. Yeah, I was able to push past this area. We got a little bit of film on the camera lens. I'm going to try and push out to the city sewer, which is probably only another 5 feet or so, and then we should be able to clear it. We cleared it right there anyways, with the water that we have running. We have a home inspector in here. It looks like we are at the transition. The common sewer apparently is closer to this side than it is the opposite side of the units across from the garage area. We're out quite a ways. So it appears that we are in that transition area to the common line. Pull back again. It's just difficult to see because you have the roots right there. We'll probably make our turn right there as I push through. But I've got to push through so hard, so fast, that we can't really see it. Coming back. And this is all common line in the driveway area. Now we make our turn. We can see here, as we start to approach right here, we start to make a turn. And as we start to make the turn, then we have the root intrusion. And our root intrusion is pretty heavy right there at 62, 63 feet, but that is in the transition right there to the common line. And it appears that it's coming up from the common line. Very difficult to tell exactly. Could be that joint right before the tie-in. Could be right at the common line. That line has a little bit of offset, as I said. Nothing major at this point, not causing an issue. And we transition to our ABS plastic. Okay, we're gonna pull back and just inspect the rest of the line. As I said, you have that one small issue there where you have that offset, which right now not really an issue, just an offset in the band probably. No root intrusions. And no issues at this point. Go back in for just a moment. In that area we have the root intrusion right at the drop to the common line. And there's the common line. So we're going to pull back now, and that should be discussed with the HOA and see who is responsible for that area. And it very well could be growing up from the common line. And if that common line is hydrojetted, that may take care of that area. Come back to ABS plastic, and the joints appear to be in good condition here, and good condition there. We generally don't have too many issues with ABS plastic. It's not that frequent that we do. Those joints look to be in good condition. Now we have straight lengths of ABS plastic, a couple more joints which appear to be in good condition. And then we have our little bit of a belly here as we're coming back. And that joint looks good. Water is draining at that point. Everything's draining well. That joint looks good. That joint looks good. That joint looks fine. And that joint looks good. And that joint looks good. No root intrusions, no breaks, as I said, no offsets. And the ABS plastic. Now we're coming back and making a turn, and those joints look good. Joint looks good. It's a combi or Santee, something dropping in, more than likely a combi. And that joint looks good. We're coming back toward our mainline cleanout. And those joints look good. Those joints all look fine. And now we're coming back up. That joint looks good. And we're coming back up out of the mainline cleanout. And that concludes our video sewer inspection.